Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is mmorpg, your local streaming witch, and today is Thursday, which means we're gonna go over all of the patch notes and events for this upcoming week. And my lovely people, today has been the day where the hardcore servers have finally been released on NA and EU, so it's really now the time to go and hop into them. Later on in the video, we're gonna read over all of the patch notes for the hardcore server, but I've released a video a few hours ago going over the video where they explain the basics of the hardcore server, which was really interesting. It's gonna be an interesting concept, but if you do like this video right now, please like and subscribe, and also check out the Twitch channel, which is linked down below. But without further ado, let's hop right into the first event. Our first event of this week is gonna be a Black Desert and AMD 9th anniversary giveaway, where we're gonna be able to get a AMD graphics card. We're gonna participate by doing at least 3 actions on the giveaway page to obtain a coupon code for an in-game reward and redeem the coupon code in-game to be entered into the Black Desert AMD giveaway. The main prize that we can get, and it's gonna be for one lucky winner only, is the AMD Radeon RX 7900 XT graphics card. Just by participating, everybody will get an Enhancement Help Kit 2 and a Live Enhancement Help Kit 2 as well. So how are we gonna participate in this event? We're gonna click on this link and it's gonna bring us to this website. Here we are gonna go and be able to participate, but currently this is still not able to start. So this promotion starts currently in 4 hours, which means around 7 p.m. CET it should be starting out. And this giveaway event is for Black Desert Online, PC, NA, and EU regions only. You gotta log in with either Discord, with a Facebook, a mail, Gmail, Reddit, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube. And once you log in, complete one of the three of these actions by clicking on the question mark icon. So follow Black Desert on X, repost on X, view the post on Facebook, follow Black Desert Game on Twitch, follow them on TikTok, as well as on YouTube as well. And after completing at least 3 actions, your coupon code will be displayed above the action section. So you're gonna just click and copy that one and use it in your Black Desert Online in-game redemption for coupon codes, or you're gonna go on the official main site and gonna use that coupon code over there if it's not working out in the game itself. Our next event is an event that regards our Pearl Shop, and it's the Springtime's Pearls Blessing. So by the Pearl Shop, I mean our in-game actual money spending central market. No, not central market, but the part of the game where you're actually gonna spend your money, right? Our Pearl Shop. By spending money in our Pearl Shop, you can get yourself some different kinds of rewards. And this will happen until April 3rd. So receive rewards based on how much money you spend in the game. So via the Pearl Shop, you're gonna get the Pearls Blessing at the top right corner of the shop of the screen. You can get a glorious outfit box, a 40% discount code, and the choose your premium outfit box time free. And additionally, once you have collected all of the rewards, like you've spent over 500 euros on the item shop, your rewards will get reset. So if you want to spend another 500 euros, you can do that and you can get rewards again. So the choice is up to you, but you know, you can get rewards by spending money, which is really cool. So you can get these twice per family, all of these rewards. So for spending 800 pearls, you get some stuff like the item collection increase girls, and the more that you're gonna spend, the better the things will get. Like if you spend 15,000 pearls, which is about 150 euros, you get a glorious outfit box. And by spending 45,000 pearls, which is around 450 euros, you can choose your premium outfit box times 2. So this is a really fun event if you want to whale in the game and you actually want to spend some money. At least you will get some rewards now. So this is a good prompt on maybe spending the money. But if you do spend the money, please be sure to get the outfits on the central market. Don't cron them down. It's fine. Don't cron them down. You can sell them on the central market, please. I would really appreciate it. I'm currently still wanting to get my outfits from there. For our second to last event of this maintenance and this update for Black Desert Online, we actually have the Headmaster hailing from the Calphian Holy College. So this is an event that is not gonna be in correlation with our Pearl Shop again. So this is an event that happened last year, and this year it's gonna be redone, but with a third class. So for this event, it will happen until April 10th. You're gonna go over to Jadina in Velia and get the enrollment congratulation quest from her and join the special quest. You're gonna get an unopened enrollment certificate as well as an Old Moon Fortune Scroll box. You're gonna open the unopened enrollment certificate to get the unopened enrollment certificate, and then you're gonna get a class based on a set probability, and you're gonna hand it over to Jadina to be able to join that class. Be sure to not delete this item, because if you do delete this item, you're not gonna be able to complete the quest or get into the next part of the quest. By completing this quest, you're gonna get an exclusive title for your class, so one of the 3 classes, as well as an exclusive chair for your class as well. Use the title from Jadina to check your class and lead them to victory in the class battle. So we have 3 classes in total: the class of Calphion, the class of Adraxia, and the class of Grana. So you can check on the rankings of your class, because they're gonna be updated hourly, and you're gonna try to help to get your class to the top and make it the first place, because you get rewards based on the rank base class. Well, your class is gonna be ranked at afterwards. So the first place is gonna get 500 crown stones, the second place is gonna get 400 crown stones, and the third place is gonna get 300. Afterwards, everybody from these classes will also receive an Advice of Wax plus 100, the Alice Magical Elixir times 2, as well as the Golden Blessings of Agris times 2. The winning class will also get the earrings with the winning class's emblem, and you can help your class get to the top by doing the Old Moon ADV lessons. You're gonna get the tickets daily via the challenge tab Y, and then you have your UI at the top right corner, so up here, and you're gonna register those Old Moon ADV lessons tickets for your desired lessons. Right-click the Old Moon ADV lessons ticket and go to the menu Rewards Old Moon Guild ADV Lessons and click on the bell icon next to the minimap. So you can check out the Old Moon Guild's lessons by doing like certain things, like the Old Moon manual for gathering. You're gonna go and gather fairy breaths times 10, or for the Old Moon's manual for subjugation, you're gonna defeat 500 monsters. By doing those very specific kind of quests, you're only gonna get 10 semester certificate seals. If you do the special ADV manual box, you're gonna get one of these 7 manuals randomly given to you, but you're gonna get 12 seals instead of 10. Log in on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to get one of these rewards through the challenge tab Y as well, so either the Old Moon ADV lesson ticket, freely pick your lesson, and the Old Moon manual, the game club. Score a victory against Igor Bartali in Velia, and you're gonna get another 10 certificate seals. One more challenge: adventurers who log in for 60 minutes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will receive the spring semester certificate seals. So just by going into it, you will get 5 more for being in the game for 60 minutes. So you do not actually have to do anything, you just need to let the game run. After you're done with all of these things and you have enough seals, you can exchange the seals for different kinds of things. So once per family, you can get yourself the preppy glasses, a Supreme Old Moon box, or a Royal Fern root. You can get all of these things once per family, as well as the Guala Cursor Strain selection box and the Old Moon Lesson support box. These are once per family, right? 3 times per family, you can exchange them for these things, like also a bundle of 500 crow coins, and always exchangeable are these ones. For gold bars, Advice of Vows, Corso Training Box, Giovanni Grolin support scrolls, and item collection increase scrolls, as well as Lara's warm black tea. And if you are done with that, you can also hop into our hardcore servers, which are now being added. For our final event for this week, we have the Black Spirits Trials Part 3, so the final part, the cooperation part. This will include the Node Wars, so you're gonna participate in Node Wars with your guildies and claim victory. Participate in Node Wars with your guildies during this event and meet the minimum conditions for Node War participations to achieve a victory, to receive personal participation and victory rewards via the Black Spirits safe. So if you meet all of the conditions, you can receive up to 800 million silver and 500 grunstones via your mail after the March 27th maintenance. So by participating, one participation, you get 300 million silver. For 3 participations, you get 500 million silver, so in total, those 800. If you claim victory at least once in the Node War during this event, you're gonna get yourself those 500 grunstones that they have promised us. And if you claim victory at least once in Node War during the event as a guild, you're also gonna get 10 billion silver in guild funds. The guild skills are still on cooldowns and the bloody contracts are still lower, so be sure to go and do these before you actually join in the Node War. So now that we've gone over all of the events from this week's update, let's go into the patch notes for this week. For this week, we have gotten the hardcore servers, so people be prepared to go into these. For the hardcore servers, we only have 4 classes to choose from. We can either choose the warrior, the sorceress, the ranger, or the berserker. You can connect to the hardcore servers via the server selection in a hardcore tab. But be sure to know, you can only make 1 character and 1 character only. If you delete it afterwards, you will lose some of your things. So be sure to know which class you're gonna be choosing to be in your hardcore server. When you start it, you're gonna be at level 63 already with 3000 skill points, which you can spend however you like. The period where this trial hardcore server is gonna be open is gonna be from March 13th, so from today until April 10th. But it could change, and I think later on this character will afterwards be deleted, maybe, because it's gonna change the classes, so I don't know how they will think to do this time. Each family will get only 2 hours to play on the hardcore server every day. And this time will reset 23 hours after the last hardcore server login. Though if you log in, for example, at 7 p.m. like they have written here on the official website, and you need to leave between 7 and 8 because something happened, and you wanna relog in at 9, your 2 hours of playtime will be over because they will not stop the moment that you log in to the hardcore server. So if you log in, for example, by accident into the hardcore server, be sure to play for those 2 hours because it's gonna be the only time that you will be able to log in during that day. And you cannot connect to the hardcore server even while Node and Conquest Wars are in progress. So be sure to also keep that in mind. Once you complete your offerings to the sanction of that day, you will also not be able to log in anymore. So be sure to know that when you're actually offering your things at the sanction, it's done for today. On the hardcore server, you're gonna go and get 2 things. You're gonna get the quest points and the survival points. Survival points you will get by defeating monsters, and you're also gonna get junk loot from those monsters. So both the survival points will get from them and junk loot. The junk loot you can sell at NPCs to exchange them into hardcore coins, which can be used to purchase various items from the NPC shop. Then we have quests that we can complete, and it's gonna be depending on how hard or like how high your hardcore honor is gonna be, and you will get quests based on your honor, and you can get various quest points from those. By offering afterwards both your survival and quest points at a sanction, you can earn yourself the hardcore honor based on your total points. And that's the thing that we wanna go for. Afterwards, you can exchange your hardcore honor for various different kinds of items as well. The survival points, alright, we'll get from the monsters, right? The stronger the foe, the greater the points. So these are now the rules that we're gonna go over. If you defeat other adventurers, you claim 10% of their survival points. However, if you receive the following penalty, you will receive a penalty for survival points if you defeat an adventurer with less than 20% of your own points, and it's gonna be a 30% penalty to your own survival points. Be sure to look at the number above the other character. If it's lower than your survival points by 20%, you will get a 30% penalty. If you do character-specific things like deleting or recreating a character, it resets your points and it will trigger a 3-minute wait time. Unoffered survival points are not counted towards the next day offering points upon login. However, they will remain in your total survival points. So if you earn 500 survival points on day 1 and you exit them, the next day the offering points reset to 0, while your total survival points are still gonna be at 500. For the quest points, right? Complete the quests on the hardcore server to earn those points. As we said previously, your survival points will determine what kind of quest you will get. You can forfeit the quests, but you cannot change their type. The quest points do not disappear either upon death. So the survival points will tell you what kind of quests you will do. You can forfeit them, but you cannot change their type. Quest points do not reset even after the offering, so if you complete a quest and earn 1,500 quest points, then disconnect, the next day you will already start with 1,500 quest points available. If you complete a quest after midnight the next day, you cannot start a new one for the next day. So if you are completing it, handing it over at 2 minutes past midnight, just so you know, you're not gonna be able to do a quest for the following day, or like because you started the new day already, right? There is gonna be hardcore exclusive gear provided but cannot be repaired or enhanced. The maximum durability for gear is different compared to the normal server. Upon your death, so if you get killed by another person or if you get killed by monsters, you lose 30% of your survival points. Dying to fall damage or monster attacks applies the same balance. So also fall damage, which is not very nice because we do fall off quite often. But anywho, the equipped gear can lose durability according to a set probability, and the gear in your inventories is safe though, so only the ones that is equipped are gonna be affected if you are dying in the game. For revival, you will spawn at one of 4 designated sanctions upon first logging in and or revival. The revivals are instant with no limits, so if you don't revive manually within 60 seconds, you will be automatically revived at one of those 4 spawn points. Okay, if you get stuck, okay, you can hit the X thing, you can get yourself teleported out. There will be no... the functions cooldown remains unchanged. That's gonna be really, really nice. For your rank, survival points rankings are tallied periodically. This excludes those with 100 points or fewer, so you're not gonna see them on the map. The rankings are based on the individual characters, and the top 10 adventurers by total survival points are marked on the world map. So the top 10 players of this hardcore servers, you're actually gonna know where they are on the map, which is gonna be interesting. I think they're gonna be haunted down quite a lot. So for letting you know, you are gonna go and be turned into the privacy mode immediately after connecting to the hardcore servers. You can reset your skills in sanctions and mysterious light safe zones, but you do not have skill add-ons, so don't rely on those. We do not need a compass now because we are starting in the desert area, right? We do not need a compass, so the world map is gonna be active. You can click on everywhere and fast travel, auto track to that point that you want to go there. The pets are unavailable, but your character will auto loot at speeds equivalent to having one taken out. So looting speeds are equal to having 1 tier 5 alpha pet and a 4 tier 4 agile pets. So your character is gonna pick up your stuff, so we do not need to worry about that as well. We have some restricted or unavailable items as well, so be sure to not have these. Agri-Retriever is not available, fairy skills are not available, working stamina recovery apparently is also not available, gathering interactions, Black Spirits quests and chat, the Black Spirits save and mailbox, all of these things are not available at all. For the hardcore server quests, after going in, the first quest that you have to do is the Prelios journey begins by talking to Faisal, and you will get Crow HP potions times 20. After completing this quest, you can accept random quests from NPCs, Faisals based on your survival points. You can only accept one a day. Quests are only available once a day per day, and you cannot accept more than one at a time, so also be sure to know that. And the quest you can accept each day depends on your current survival points, as we have previously stated. Next up, we have the Pilgrim Sanction, right? The obedience, abstinence, sincerity, and the purity sanctions. Here, we will be able to meet up with NPCs to undertake the daily quests and earn quest points, and meet certain NPCs to offer purchasing and selling various items to help prepare your gear for adventures ahead. If you disconnect after making an offering, you will start at the Pilgrim Sanction upon next log in. Then we have the Dark Fog. If there are a certain number of adventurers gathered within a certain area in the hardcore servers, the Dark Fog will appear and you will need to fight for survival. It activates when a certain number has gathered, and once activated, adventurers within cannot leave until only one remains alive. So this is a fight for your life right here. The fog is invisible to adventurers not trapped within, but they can intrude at any time and place. You cannot unequip gear within the fog, and you need to fight for your survival, as I've said 100 times now. And here we also see the hardcore servers monsters. So the monster zones are available for all levels of gear obtainable on the hardcore server. The monster zones beyond the Garhards bandits are currently too powerful to subjugate due to the influence of frenzied black spirits, and by defeating monsters you can obtain hardcore server exclusive gear and survival points, so you can go and get into better gear. Well, you get your better gear, and afterwards will move into different kinds of zones. And from the Garhards bandits upwards, it's gonna be too difficult, so I think they're gonna need to add the quest items, the gear to have these monsters available to slay later on. Boss monsters Layton and Puturum will appear at random locations throughout the Great Desert, and you gotta defeat them to obtain valuable items and a substantial amount of survival points. An alert will announce the appearance of a boss monster, and its location will be marked on the world map 5 minutes after it appears. So the boss monster will despawn if not defeated within 30 minutes, and they will spawn every 45 to 60 minutes or 40 to 50 minutes. And you're gonna get some weapon boxes as well that are very, very rare, and they are giving you better gear than the other ones. Apparently it's very rare of you getting actual better gear from these bosses, but we gotta see how that really turns out. And I think everybody together should be able to... Oh! Only the adventurer who lands the final blow upon the boss monster will obtain the loot. Aha! Okay, that is gonna be... Woo! Wow, okay. That's gonna be some difficult feat to undertake. So how do we actually, after like a full day of being in this hardcore, full 2 hours of being on this hardcore server, how do we do our offerings? So you can convert quests and survival points to obtain the hardcore server hardcore honor by offering them, right? So once you make that offering, you will be automatically logged out from the hardcore server for that day, and you won't be able to re-enter until the next time available. You can offer up to 10,000 coins daily. Unoffered survival points are not counted towards the next day's offering points upon login, but they will remain in your total survival points. Quest points do not reset even if not offered, so that is gonna be nice. You can make an offering by the mysterious light, that's gonna be a safe zone, or the randomly spawning light of offering. Night offering sites will appear marked on the world map. If you make an offering, you will be automatically logged out from the hardcore servers and won't be able to re-enter until 23 hours have passed since you have logged in. By giving these honor, or like by getting these honor points, you will be later on able to exchange them for different kinds of things. So once per family for advice of Vikes plus 250, plus 200 or 180. The weapon exchange coupons, some more advice of Vikes, 500 front stones. This will be able to be gotten 2 times per family and 5 times per family. Some Deboreka accessories, and here we have all of the other things that we can exchange them into. We also have the Wandering Merchant that will appear at random times and locations on the hardcore servers. She will, I think, just sell us rare accessory items. That is really, really nice. And then we also have exclusive challenges, which we can complete to claim special titles. The title of the highest rank you've obtained will automatically be applied at your character, and these titles can only be used on the hardcore servers. At the end of the season, we also get some different kinds of rewards by being in the top placements. So these are all of the things that we can get, some grunstones, some gold bars, and other kinds of things. And yeah, that has been it from all of the patch notes with the hardcore servers. It's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be really interesting. I do have to say it's a little bit complicated. It's not complicated, but just reading through the patch notes, it seemed kind of complicated. But I think Prolobis has the knack of like making the patch notes, the summary, a little bit more complicated, and they do repeat itself or themselves a lot of the times. But I sure hope this was concise and kind of helped you out with everything that we needed. If you did like this video, again, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And do come by on Twitch as well. We are live 4 times a week playing some BDO and sometimes other random games. Currently The Last of Us Part 1 as well. So be sure to come by and check me out. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 2,000 followers over there, so would really appreciate as well that. And yeah. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye!